Hello friends, today our topic is agricultural practices or task. So, a farmer performs these agricultural practices to cultivate a crop, right? Let us see now in detail. First thing in agricultural practices, we have to do preparation of soil. Okay? It involves two steps, plowing and leveling. Second step is sowing of seeds. Then we have to manure the crops. After that, irrigation is the next step. Then weeding. Sixth step is crop protection and harvesting, threshing and winnowing, and the final step is storage. So these are all the steps involved in agricultural practices. Okay, now let us see in detail. The first step, preparation of soil. In this, plow is very helpful to perform this process. Okay, aeration of soil is very necessary so that germination of seeds and growth of plants occur. So this helps in this. Next we can see advantages of ploughing. Aerating the soil, penetration of the roots of seedling, improving soil damage, exposing soil pest to predators, uprooting seeds. These are all the advantages because of ploughing method. Okay, after ploughing the soil will be suitable for crop growth. Okay, in ploughing, plough is the main instrument which is used. Then second step, leveling. In leveling, here after ploughing, leveling is done. So the ploughed soil may have large mud pieces called crumbs. So these are broken down with the help of soil leveler. Later, using wooden levelers, soil is pressed to prevent erosion. So wooden or metal levelers are also used in process of leveling. Okay, here you can see the process to make soil surface in level for sowing seeds is nothing but leveling. It is done by using a leveler. It may be in wooden form or iron form. Okay, so wooden levelers you can see in the image, as well as metal levelers are also present here. Okay, and the next image which you can see now is example of this. Then we are going to see sowing of seeds, which is the second step. Okay, so sowing of seeds is very important step for a farmer. Okay, when soil is ready, the farmers will sow the seeds. So care is to be taken in the selection of seeds. Healthy and good quality seeds which are free from fungal spores are selected for sowing. Okay, they are of two types. First one is broadcasting, second one is using seed drill. These are the two methods which farmers use in the process of sowing. The first one, which is nothing but broadcasting method, it is an olden method used for sowing seeds. So this is done by scattering the seeds by hand in the field. Okay, in sowing rice and wheat this method is employed. Okay, mostly in olden days people they do not have seed drills, so because of that they used to use this method. In the second case, using seed drill for process of sowing. Okay, normally farmers will use this seed drill for sowing seeds such as wheat, A seed drill is a metal tube with a funnel at the top attached to the plow. Seeds are introduced into the funnel and then released into the soil furrows made by a plow. Okay, through this way, with the help of seed drill, seeds are sown at a particular level. So advantages of seed drill are: the seeds are properly spaced, seeds go into the soil at the correct depth. In plants like rice, farmers first germinate the seeds in a nursery and then seedlings are then transplanted to the prepared field. This is nothing but transplantation technique which is done. Okay, then we are going to see manure, which is the third step. It is a natural substance prepared from decomposition of plant and animal waste by the action of microbes. Okay, normally manures are given to plants to enhance its growth, and if you can find, with the help of manures there are several advantages. And first of all, knowing about manure, it is a natural substance, so by the action of microbes it is formed. So manure is rich in humus, which is nothing but organic matter which is very useful for the plants. Okay, so for plant growth manures are added. So advantages of manure is: it will improve soil texture, increase the number of friendly microbes, water holding capacity of soil will improve, then soil becomes porous, hence because of this exchange of gases also becomes easier for them. Okay, these are all the advantages of using a manure. So normally manure is a natural substance, whereas fertilizers are artificial and chemical substances which are made. So we are going to see fertilizers. So here fertilizers are organic compounds which contain nutrients such as nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus. Okay, these all are present. Now in the next step we are going to see irrigation. So this is the fourth step. Normally water is very essential requirement for any plant if we consider. Okay, so providing water to plants, it is nothing but irrigation. So yield of our crop mostly depends on irrigation, that is supply of water to the plant. So it should be done at the right time, right? So in that, common types of irrigation are flood irrigation. You can see here, in the flood irrigation, in a form of flood it is released water. So in the next step, irrigation sprinkler, that is with the help of some device this is done, so that it is sprinkled all over the field. So it is a very nice method because of which we can spread water throughout the field. Okay, next, one of the older technique of irrigation is basin irrigation. So in basin irrigation, what happens? Land surrounding with soil. So like basin, it is surrounded over the plant in which water is added, and this is the basic technique which in olden days it is used, and even at the present time also. Then we are going to see drip irrigation. It is nothing but a type of irrigation in which we can find pipes attached to it, which allows a particular quantity of water, minerals and every possible requirements of plants to pass through it at a regular time and regular amount. Okay, then we are going to see the fifth step, that is weeding process. So weeding is nothing but process of removing weeds is weeding process. Okay, now in the weeding process weeds are removed, right? So for that case weedicides are used, like for example 2,4-D and metaclor. Some common weeds found in our field are Amaranthus convolvulus, Chenopodium. These are the weeds which are found. Okay, we are going to see crop protection. Crop protection is nothing but it is a technique through which farmer protects the crop from various pathogens like bacteria, virus, fungi, nematodes that will attack the crop plant. So for this case insecticides, bactericides and fungicides are used for crop protection. Then we are going to see harvesting. Harvesting, it is nothing but it is the process by which we get the yield. Okay, so the process of harvesting can be done manually and with the help of machines. So in this image you can see manual harvesting, where a person directly does the harvesting process with his hand. Okay, in the other way, by the help of machines, it is nothing but mechanical harvestation. Okay, here machines are used in the process of harvesting. Next we are going to see the next step, which is 8th step, that is threshing and winnowing. Okay, the process of separating the grains from the harvested plant is called as threshing process. It is done manually by walking over or else mechanically. Next we are going to see winnowing process. Okay, in the process of winnowing, the seeds are separated from the chaff. So this is done after threshing process. So the chaff is separated here. Then we have storage, which is the last step and final step. So storage is the most important phase post harvesting. So it is very necessary to store it safely. So it is done in large containers or else some go downs. Okay, thanks for watching this video. If you find it meaningful, please like, share and subscribe to my channel to get my latest updates.